Ramesses, also referred to as Ramesses the Great, was the third pharaoh of ancient Egypt's 19th dynasty. He was born in 1303 and was the son of Seti I and Toya. When Ramesses was around 5 years old, his father became the pharaoh. He is often celebrated as the greatest and most powerful pharaoh of the New Kingdom, and for good reason. First of all, his contribution to the military was huge. From a young age, he accompanied his father into battle and gained experience in leadership. By the age of 22, he was the Egyptian military commander. Even as a young pharaoh, he fought fierce battles to secure the Egyptian borders against the Hittites, Nubians, Libyans, and the Syrians. Under his reign, the Egyptian military totaled 100,000 men. That's impressive, but that's not all. He was officially declared an Egyptian god. Traditionally, said festivals were jubilees celebrated after a pharaoh had ruled for 30 years. After that, they were celebrated every 3 years. In the 30th year of his reign, he was richly transformed into a god, after which he built the new capital city, Ramesses. That's gotta be all, right? Wrong. Ramesses loved buildings and architecture, especially the full colossal 69 feet or 21 meters high statues of himself. This is more than any other pharaoh, but honestly, he was fascinated by architecture. You see, under his reign, many architectural achievements were, achieved, and countless monuments, temples, and other structures were built and reconstructed. But there's more. He had over 96 sons and 60 daughters. Sheesh. He even outlived many of his children, but was eventually succeeded by his 13th son. Also, he had at least 200 wives, with his favourite being Queen Nefertari, who eventually went on to rule with him, but died early in his reign. As well as that, he was the second longest ruling pharaoh, his reign stretching from 1279 to 1213, with a total of 66 years and 2 months. Throughout his rule, 14 said jubilees were held. His greatness lived on and his successors called him the Great Ancestor. His legacy was so great that 9 other pharaohs took the name Ramesses. He eventually died at the age of 90 in 1213 due to arthritis and other diseases. I hope you guys have enjoyed and now understand why Ramesses was the greatest pharaoh of all time.